What's going on, everybody? Chase fan number 9 here, and I'm coming at you with another video. In this one, I'm going to talk about yesterday's cup race at Darlington Raceway, the Real Heroes 400, and we'll go from there. So, Darlington happened, and NASCAR's back, and I'll leave it at that. Looking back on yesterday, the race was actually very entertaining. There were passes for the lead. There was some great side-by-side racing from my point of view, and yeah, it was really good. And um, I've said this. I don't know if you guys remember me saying this, but I had a good feeling that the ratings from yesterday's race were going to be high, and I checked this morning, and sure enough, they were. They earned like a 3.7 rating, which is really good, and they earned lots of. There were a lot of viewers for the race. Let me take a look here on Jayski's website. Let's see. A 3.7 rating and 6.3 million viewers from yesterday. So that's a huge plus. And I'll bet lots of them were people who are new to the sport. So, yeah. What else? What else? Thinking, because there were lots of things that happened yesterday. Oh yeah, this race was the first race since March from Phoenix. There were no fans, obviously, and there was no practice or qualifying. The field was set by random draw. I think doing the race without practice and qualifying is good because it saves the teams money, especially the smaller ones. You know what they should do for all three series is run at least one practice session, then do qualifying, and then after that, no touching the car until race day. So, yeah. I'll fix the chair here. Hold on, something here next to me fell. There we go. But anyways, yeah. And I have a good feeling the upcoming races, which will have no fans, are going to be, the ratings will be high for those as well. So, yeah. What else? If you guys watch the broadcast, of course, they did use the drones to fly around the track, and I thought that was a real game changer for Fox Sports. So yeah, that was pretty cool. The drone that they used on Kevin Harvick when he was doing the burnout, that was actually really cool, but it was making my mom kind of dizzy. But it was in like a funny manner, so yeah. The broadcasting was great, and if you guys notice, all the drivers, they were all wearing masks, including their crew members. They also had race engineers from what appears to be their team shop. They showed was it Jimmy Johnson or William Byron's car engineer? I think it was him. So yeah. And I saw one person's review on yesterday's race, and he did agree, I forgot his name, but he did agree that Boyer would be a good fit for the Fox booth when he retires, so they can have three folks up there again. And because Boyer's just been phenomenal, especially during the iRacing events and all that. So yeah. So when Boyer retires from NASCAR, let's see what he does if he wants to do TV. So yeah. But anyways, onto the race. So the green flag flies. Brad Keselowski leads the field to the green. They come off turn 2, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s day was pretty much done almost instantly because he was being a little over aggressive as they came off turn 2, tried to make it 4 wide, and he ended up crashing into the inside wall in the backstretch. You know, these crashes that Stenhouse keeps having are the reason why Jack Roush hired him, and I do agree on that. I mean, I don't hate Stenhouse. It's just that he's just a little over aggressive. I have a good feeling that, well, just like some people, I have no idea when his contract is up or whatever it is, but I have a good feeling it will be up soon. So yeah, within the next few years. Well, I don't know anymore, but yeah. And I looked at Racing Reference, and he completed 0 laps. So yeah, not a good look for him or his sponsors, Kroger and all that. So yeah, what else? There was a competition caution on lap 30. Um, Also 13 laps in. BJ McLeod in his first race with his new team didn't make it that far because they did retire from the race with engine problems. Excuse me, after 13 laps. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. What else? Well, the competition caution happened. Everyone came to pit road, and restart came, and Alex Bowman took the lead from Brad Keselowski under green on lap 44, and he led for a good while. Also, I forgot to mention Kyle Busch was starting up there, but he had to forfeit that spot and drop to the rear. Was the only car to do so. Yeah, he had an up and down day, but I'll talk about that later. So, yeah. Yeah, Alex Bowman led for a good while, and then here comes Jimmy Johnson, and Johnson actually managed to get the lead from Alex Bowman, and he was pretty much off to the races from there, pretty much on his way to a stage win, and that's, well, just when you thought he was on his way to a stage win, he comes off turn 2, gets to Chris Buescher, and from what I saw, looking back on yesterday, looks like Chris Buescher, he was apparently trying to hold his line, and Johnson just got into him and basically turned himself around into the inside wall. And yeah, that was pretty much it for Johnson. And yeah, he did crash out of yesterday's race, unfortunately. Tell you, Jimmy Johnson just cannot catch a break no matter how good he does. Good Lord. And if you saw the reaction I did yesterday, I do kind of regret the things I said about Buescher. Johnson still has a lot left in him, despite the fact that this is his final season. It's just that he just can't catch a break. And there's some Jimmy Johnson fans out there shaming Chris Buescher when it was apparently Chris Buescher's fault. And I kind of regret shaming Chris Buescher for no reason because I knew that was on Johnson. So, yeah. And unfortunately, because of Johnson's mistake, he has to start 38th on Wednesday, unfortunately. So, yeah. Wow. But at least he got to lead some laps at least. He led 9, of course. So, yeah. At least his teammate William Byron led, well, not more like lead. At least William Byron won stage 1. At least Chevrolet got it. So yeah. So green flag flies, and William Byron goes from leading or winning stage 1 to having his day turned upside down because as what was his name? Because as Alex Bowman, no, it was Kevin Harvick got, no, wait a minute. Yeah, Kevin Harvick, no, oh no, Alex Bowman was up there. And then of course there was Kevin Harvick. William Byron was there. Denny Hamlin was also up there as well. Denny Hamlin gets past William Byron, and I think on lap 111, yeah. On lap 111, William Byron gets loose in turn 3 and he just pretty much backed it. Well, not backed it, but kind of hit the wall hard. But he was sideways when he did it, and as he got into turns 1 and 2, the tire just went down and around he went, and caution was out. It almost became a team killer for Hendrick Motorsports. So yeah, that sucked for him, but it is what it is. Yeah, Kevin Harvick led for a good portion there. He led for 81 laps from lap 94 to 174 and all that. So yeah. Then after that, green flag flies, and then 9 laps later we have a caution for Daniel Suarez, who had a tire issue. He spun in turn 2, so that was unfortunate for him. So yeah. What else? Oh, and I forgot to mention, NASCAR made a good decision in choosing Darius Rucker to sing the national anthem, because the one from North Wilkesboro looked drunk as hell. So yeah, just to get that out of the way. Let's see. Once again, the reason why I'm looking at Racing Reference is because it's easier for me that way. So yeah. What else? Then we had debris caution and all that. Now I'm gonna talk about some other things. Let's see. Matt DiBenedetto started third, but he kind of like started fading out of the top 10. There were lots of comers and goers. William Byron and Jimmy Johnson were one of them, especially early on in the race and all that. Ryan Blaney wasn't really a contender because Darlington has not really been his type of racetrack. This was also Austin Dillon and Ryan Preece were up there, but they were mostly they mostly had like top 10 to mediocre runs. And also Ryan Newman did get stage points in stage 1. Same thing with Tyler Reddick, who we'll talk about later. Chase Elliott, he looked like he was going to be running mid-pack, but he started to slowly work his way up there. Joey Logano wasn't really much of a factor. Brad Keselowski led late in the race, but yeah, after lap 200, Keselowski just started fading out as well. So yeah. Anyways, what else? I think that's pretty much it. But anyways, there were some other incidents that happened. Christopher Bell was involved in 2 incidents. I think he had a spin in turn. Oh yeah, I remember he got loose off of turn 4. The car just got around on him and all that. So yeah. And also back to the Ricky Stenhouse incident. I don't know why he tried to do it 4 wide. And besides, some of that apron at on the bottom there in turns 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's not really raceable. I mean, yeah, you can put your wheels below the dotted line, but the stuff below, it's not really raceable, because Darlington's a really unique track. It's egg shaped. The race the track is really narrow, especially in the turns, and you can't go wide in the corners. So yeah. And also it's another track that's another track that uses up tires as well, so you have to consider that too. Anyways, stage 2 ended pretty clean. Brad Keselowski won stage 2. Truex got points. Same thing with Kurt Busch. Ryan Preece 7th in stage 2. Jones was up there. Clint Boyer. Mark Truex Jr. had a pretty solid day yesterday. Wasn't race winning car, but he had a good car to finish up there. And it doesn't look like a single Toyota yesterday led a lap. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So yeah. And also JJ Yaley led a lap, but under caution. There's a little fun fact there. Anyways, green flag flies for stage 3. What's his name? Brad Keselowski leads them to the green. 20 laps in. I'm not sure if it's karma or not, but yeah. Chris Buescher got turned by Christopher Bell. The only footage they had of the wreck was that camera on the front stretch, and it showed the beginning when Buescher went around and all that. Some people will probably say that it's karma for what happened to Johnson, but Some people will say otherwise, but whatever. I mean, yeah. Once again, guys, looking back on yesterday, I do kind of once again regret the things I said about Chris Buescher. He is a very talented driver. It's just wrong place, wrong time, and mistakes happen. So Jimmy Johnson fans, no need to shame Chris Buescher. And from what I heard that he apologized. I believe so. Yeah, I think that's what he did. So yeah, yeah. If I was Chris Buescher, I'd apologize. Well, if I was in that situation, I'd apologize too, so people won't hate me later. So yeah. But looking back on yesterday, it's honestly whatever. At least we have Wednesday to redeem ourselves. And I'm well aware that Darlington will be the playoff opener as well in September when that time comes around. So who knows? Johnson might get something done there. But, anyways, yeah. Then, after the Bell and Busher incident, Ryan Newman in his first race back had a spin in turns 1 and 2 after suffering, I believe, a tire issue or something, but he didn't suffer too much damage. But yeah, but hey, it's his first race back, so things tend to happen. So yeah, but at least he got a top 15 finish at least. And after that, Kevin Harvick was pretty much off to the races. I thought Alex Bowman was gonna catch him, but because of the package, it's kind of hard to pass. And also Kyle Busch, he had an up and down day. He was in the top 5, top 10, I believe, for a good while. Then he hit the wall, causing pieces of the blue emu signs along the turn 4 wall to come off, and some of them got up on the grills of several cars like Boyer and Reddick and all those guys. So yeah. What else? And also Logano pitted for a loose wheel, and Kyle Busch had to pit after I believe he hit the wall. And I was happy that Kyle Busch and Logano were out of the winning category, because when I saw that, I was like, okay, at least I don't have to deal with Busch and Logano in terms of winning the race. So yeah. Yeah, as we got towards the end there, it was pretty clear that no one was catching Harvick because he had the car to beat yesterday, and sure enough, Kevin Harvick ended up winning the race. So yeah. And guys, I had a good feeling we were gonna have a different winner yesterday, and sure enough, we got one. That being Harvick. At least, like I said, Busch and Logano didn't win, because I am neutral with Harvick. I know people. I know some people that still don't like him, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, at least two of the Hendrick guys had good days yesterday. Alex Bowman second, Kurt Busch third. Great run for him. Didn't think Kurt Busch was gonna get up there either, but sure enough, he managed to get there. Chase Elliott, I thought he was gonna have a mediocre day, but he made his way up there. Denny Hamlin got fifth. Martin Truex was his first top 10 this season. But how about my man Tyler Reddick finishing seventh? Another talented driver. I think after that heartbreak he had at Phoenix back in March, I think he came into this race to kind of like redeem himself with at least a good finish, and that's exactly what he got. And keep in mind, wait, oh my gosh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, keep in mind, Tyler Reddick is a two-time Xfinity champion, and he moves to RCR's Cup team and gives himself and the team a 7th place result. That's a huge plus. If he could show that same speed on this upcoming Wednesday, he might get something done. So yeah. And it's his career best finish too for him. So yeah. Let's see. Eric Jones 8th. And it has been a long time since I've seen a front row motorsports car finish top 10 in a non-restrictor plate race. And John Hunter Nemechek really proved it yesterday because he finished ninth. Yep, that's right, ninth. And I never thought I'd see the day Front Row Motorsports got top 10 on a non-plate track. Yeah, I never thought I would see that again. But lo and behold, Nemechek managed to show it. And I actually gained respect for more respect for him yesterday. So good job, Nemechek. And besides, it's been a long time since that specific car's been in the top 10. So yeah. What else? And rounding out the top 10 was none other than Matt Kenseth. Yep, he finished 10th in his first race since 2018, which is pretty much, well, I guess you can say over a year ago. So, yeah, he's starting to show signs already that he's still got a lot left in him, considering that he's getting close to 50 now. Wow. Unbelievable. He had pretty much top 10 the mediocre car, but pulled a top 10 out of yesterday. Let's see. De Benedetto got 14th at least, so that's good. Keselowski, he faded the 13th. Austin Dillon 11th and Eric Almirola 12th. So good job for those guys. So yeah. What else? What else? What else? I'm looking through the results. Kyle Busch finished 22nd. Yes. Let's see. Logano 18th. Okay, so all right then. Anyways, oh, and I did like Kevin Harvick's paint scheme, the Your Face Here car. I wonder who's going to be on Harvick's car for Wednesday, I wonder. That should be interesting. And for Alex Bowman, I have a good feeling he's going to be a strong playoff contender this year. And I have a good feeling he's going to make it past the round of 8 this year. So, yeah. Just as long as he stays out of trouble, everything's all good. It's past 10 o'clock right now, so yeah. You know what? Thinking about Reddick and Nemechek's finish, oh, and another thing I forgot to mention, Tyler Reddick, he had a rebound from a penalty, or like when did the penalty? I think it happened like some point halfway into the race. So yeah, that's a huge rebound for Reddick. I thought it was pretty much over once I heard he got the penalty, but when I saw him rebound for that finish, that was a pretty good effort for him. So yeah. And I think that's pretty much all I have to say about yesterday's race. If I had to rate this race, I'd probably give it like you know what? I'm gonna have to give it a 10 out of 10 because you know why? The racing was good, very entertaining. The broadcast was good. I love all the different shots from around the track, and even though the winner was not quite the one I was hoping for, I'm glad someone not Bush or Logano excuse me, won. So, yeah. And also, this was a huge milestone win for Harvick, too. It was his 50th win. Well, the wins are just going to keep on coming, and they're definitely not going to stop coming, that's for sure. And it doesn't look like Harvick will be slowing down anytime soon. And you know what? I knew he was going to win at Darlington anyway, so win again there anyway, so yeah. And you know what I kind of find ironic? The last time Harvick won Darlington, he had to beat the 88 too, but that was with Dale Jr., so yeah. But anyways, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. So once again, rate this race 10 out of 10 because one, racing was good, entertaining, broadcast was good. There might be some improvements. Yeah, they might need some improvements, but overall it was good. And yeah. What else? Oh, and I forgot one more thing. When they showed the grandstands with those spotters, I do agree they need to social distance a little bit more for Wednesday and for the Xfinity race Tuesday as well. So, yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. the field has been set for Wednesday. The top 20 finishers have been inverted, so therefore Ryan Preece will be on the pole and Ty Dillon is going to start second. So both JTG drivers have poles this year, so that's pretty good. Lisa Chevrolet's on pole. So yeah. And 21st through 40th will pretty much stay the same. Well, I'm starting the positions that they finished from yesterday, so yeah. Well, Johnson's going to have his work cut out for him on Wednesday. So, yeah. Wednesday's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say. Want to thank you guys for watching. This has been Chase Fan number 9 here. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell down below to get notifications for all my videos. And make sure to hit that like button and go follow me on Twitter at ChaseFan_9. And with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow and Wednesday. And with that, have a good one. Goodbye, everyone.